Hey y'all, it's Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. Picture this. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app when you spot it. A brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's room of choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Are you building an email list? Are you including calls to action? Yeah. Wouldn't it be awesome if you can improve the response rates of those call to actions, those CTAs, by 202%? Would you like to learn how? Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the heck is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another episode of Call to Action Learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman, and as many of you know, and some of you are about to learn, I've been in a coaching, course creation, and online space since like the 90s. So yeah, got a little bit of experience under my belt, but here I am still learning. And what I have learned is what's more important. And what's more important is who are you? Because I think the answer to that is infinitely important to me. And I believe the answer to that is you are a driven entrepreneur, perhaps even an infopreneur that's here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, and just start leveling up with some great personal marketing, business tips, and results. Very important to get those results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. Now, let's start with how to improve your CTAs by 202%. And I come up with this one because there was a study done in HubSpot, which they analyzed over 300,000 marketing emails, all of which had calls to action or CTAs. Now, these emails, well, let me say, the emails that had personalized call to actions, those personalized CTAs, right? We've all seen them, where they include your name or some tidbit of information that you shared with them when you first signed up. Those ones with that personalized CTA performed over 202% better than those without. Just let that sink in for a quick moment, would you? Imagine getting double the clicks, which would result in double the conversions, which could result in what? Yeah, double the revenue for making one simple change to your welcome email. Now, let's go back to that welcome email, right? So let's give you a little background. When people join your list, all of them are going to be at various stages of where they are and where they want to go. For example, let's say your niche is in advertising and social media, right? A lot of that going on out there. Then you're going to get email subscribers that do not even have a sales funnel yet, right? And some of them that have a sales funnel, but they haven't started advertising. Others that have done some advertising, but they're not quite able to get it to work yet. And others who had a lot of experience under their belt and have done advertising and social media, and they're doing okay, but they're trying to get it to work a little bit better. So, in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is there are going to be different people, right, looking for different things from you in your niche of advertising and social media. But here's the thing. If you offer them all the same thing, your results are going to be really lackluster, right? You're not going to get as good a response as you would like to, even if you use those personalized fields in your emails. Now, if you use personalized offers, now you're going to start really getting that 202% that we talked about. Now, here's how you do this. This is really not all that difficult, and we can keep this probably a very short episode for you. Okay, so let's step back and remember, Different people are going to be in different points of their journey. Now, when they join your list, you're going to want to send them a welcome email, right? Because here's the thing. When you give them that first sign-up form, less information is better, right? Name, maybe even just first name. If you want to put full name, that would be awesome too. But name and email. Anything past that, each field you add after that, you're going to be reducing your response rate to that sign-up form significantly. I believe the number was like almost 30% per at each additional field. That number may be outdated because I remember reading that a long time ago. Anyway, so now that you have them, you're going to send them that first email, welcome email. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to use this welcome email as an opportunity to segment your list. Now, segmenting your list is really super easy to do. You could write something like, let's use the same example of advertising a social email. You could write something simple inside the email like, what's the main problem that you're hoping that this newsletter or my emails will help you with? And then you give them some options. Creating a great sales funnel that's optimized for social media advertising, right? Or getting started in social media advertising, or fixing your social media advertising problems, or optimizing your current social media campaigns to maximize your return. You hear that? Each one of those are at different steps. The goal here is to give them options that guide you as the provider on how you can help them as a subscriber along on their journeys. That's what we're here for as entrepreneurs, isn't it? We're looking for how we can help our prospects, our clients, our customers, our subscribers. In this case, we're talking about emails. So why not? The best thing to do is to ask them, right? How can I help you along in your journey? And you're doing this while simultaneously telling them what your newsletter will do for them. Each one of those things you offer them as an option is something your newsletter is going to do, but you want to see where they are in the process. So now what you can do is you'll be able to speak to each list segment differently according to where they are in the process as well. And here's where some of the magic is: offering the right products and the right services to the right people to take them to the next level, where you've already set up a series of emails and a series of products and services to help them get to the level after that. So you can really just kind of follow them along on their journey. So when a new subscriber clicks on one of those options, they'll be tagged in the autoresponder to go to that particular list and start receiving those series of emails and being offered those series of products. And I can hear you. One of the things you're probably saying, well, what if they don't click an option? Well, that's going to happen. Let's just put that out there. That's going to happen. When a subscriber does click on an option, like I mentioned, they get tagged and they move to that list and you start sending them appropriate emails. If they don't respond to the welcome email, well, first thing you want to do is follow up. I just got finished having a great chat with a friend of mine who's all about the sales. He does the 150K sales. The 150K sales lifestyle, I believe what it is. I'm going to butcher the name of his podcast. Anyway, and one of the magic pieces in his sales formula, he's won the President's Award like 5 years running in his company and yada, 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 all these sales accolades, is follow-up. Right? Don't expect you to send one email and they'll go, hey, thank you, and answer every single time. Some will. Lots won't. And sometimes it's a lots more that won't. So send the follow-up emails. Here's another idea. Let's make it even easier for you. Offer them a bribe to do it. What? Yeah. Go ahead and offer them a bribe. If you're willing to put in a little work, what you can do is you make a free offer. It could be a cheat sheet. It could be a short learning video, whatever it is you want to create, and you create one for each one of those levels. So in this case here, we use 4 different levels. You create these 4 free little offers. Hey, if you click this one, I'm going to give you X, right? And so you offer them that for each one of those different levels, and then let them choose one of those offers. That's their way. You can maybe show 4 little squares right there and say, and then the text reads right across there and they click that one and it takes them to that offer at the same time. It also tags them in your email list. I think the key you need to remember here is you're asking for something, so you probably, as you've heard me say many, many times before, give something first. So in your email, you ask the question and you show the 3 options. Are you having troubles with your social media advertising? This free offer will help you. All right. Is your social media advertising doing well, but you would like it to do better? This free offer will help you out. Yeah. So you follow what I'm saying? You could give them something that would cause them to click one of those options. And as a result of them clicking that option, you get what it is you need to further serve them even better by segmenting them down. You say, okay, now I know where you're at. Let me take you along that part of the journey and show you the appropriate offers and services that I have to help you the best I can. All right, you with me? All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Think about that. And if you think of any other ideas that would make this even better, just go in, drop it in the notes below. If you're watching it on YouTube, drop me a comment in there and say, hey, Tracy, you forgot to mention this. If you're listening on the podcast, go to the review section and type it in there. Hey, Tracy, you forgot about this. And what about that? Or even better, here's one. If you have questions, I want to hear what they are so that I can get those answers to you, whether I know them or not. If I know them, I'm going to answer them right away in the comments. If I don't know them, I'm going to go do the research for you and present it on a future episode. And with that, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action. Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.